Monserrate Hill. And I guess there are quite a few options. This one I didn't expect. Take a llama, take the funicular, walk up, choices. Llama crossing. I told you it should be the city of love. Very chalant. That's why they're wearing the masks. A lot of smog.
Camila.
Pero mira, eso es muy Look at the wheel. See the one that's
What did you see on that side?
It was a flower that was like a giant.
That video?
Yes. So if you wanted to walk,
Yes, it's that trail over there. That's the trail. Go like switch back.
I want to save my knees.
Yeah. The knees on the way down. That's the hardest part.
Yes.
What's the height up to me? 10,500. And we're coming to 87. So, almost 2,000. I don't. Do you want a picture? I don't like that.
My sister that lives in Oregon. She lives up in the hills. And there's steps from downtown. Well, it's so close.
Very close. Yeah, what do you think? Where were we this morning?
Dus dat is een beetje maar uit de
And then all the blue sky and the ocean.
Two oceans. Blood for our fathers of our nation by independence.
Ook zijn ik genre was aber.
Folks, let me go first, okay?
Wow.
24, they had to stop by the 14 stations. The 14 stations represent the moment, they represent the moment that Jesus Christ had to go through when he's condemned to death until his death. So he falls for the first time, second time, third time, he's crucified, and many things happen, right? That's why the 14 stations. So people have come up here for many, many, many years to do the Via Crucis or the 14 stations. Nowadays, they don't do that. I mean, they do it. But many people come here for sports, for exercising, right? Here in this church, there is a miracle worker. There is a very important Catholic figure, and it's Jesus Christ that is falling down. He represents the power of healing people, of giving wishes. So many people come up here to pray to that Lord. And if you get a miracle, let's say that one miracle for me would be to get the US visa. So if I want the US visa, let's say, and I get the visa, I have to pay it like a commitment or a promise. And I have to hike like them, not running, 9 Sundays in a row. So on Sundays,
Oh, wow.
it's very common to see from 25 to 30,000 people hiking all this path. Very, very common. And people like them, they do a lot of sports. So I say, I'm not Catholic, but I go very, very often to church. And my grandfather was very Catholic. And when I was younger, when I was like 10 years or 12 years, he had a promise. I mean, he came here, he got his miracle. I don't know what it was, but I know that he made all his grandchildren to come up with him 9 Sundays in a row. Oh, wow. That was the last time that I hiked all the way up. Then I promised to myself that I would never do it again. And I have accomplished it, okay? So here we have the view of the city. Can you see at 12 for me, there are 2 rows of trees. Everything to the left is the Candelaria district, right? Can you see that park?
Yes.
That was the old red light district. Remember that I said that they attacked the president's house? And if you go from the park towards us, if you look, you come like 4 or 5 blocks, you will see a plaza and a cream building. That is the main Plaza de Bolívar. So, and everything to the left is the south. Of course, everything to the right is the north. We're on the east side. On the other side, we have the airport. Probably you can see the green runways. That is the west. And in Bogotá, there is a big division, like social division. The south tends to be, let's say, for the lowest income population and middle class. And everything to the north is for the most affluent neighborhoods. Okay? All of the companies, investment, financial areas are located all the way up to the north. So from here we just have a view of probably 50% of the city. We don't have even the entire view of the city, like 50%. The other percent is around the corner to the right. Right? So any question, or shall we come in for a second? Yeah? Any question? No questions?
Oh, well, is that the soccer?
Yeah, that is no, it's not a soccer stadium. It's the Theater of Dreams.
Oh,
Okay?
I understand
You
that.
better correct it.
Yeah,
No, yeah, that is the soccer stadium.
This is the end of the walkway up?
Yeah, this is the end of the way. Yeah, this is the end of the walk.
It goes all the way down.
That's right. Especially during the Holy Week,
Dreams.
they do it on their
Yes.
knees. They carry bricks. They carry crosses.
Oh, okay.
And you come this way. You see at 12. You see like an empty area. Yeah, I can. I mean, of course, because I know where it is. But I see a cathedral. Can you see a cathedral?
The eyes of God.
This way, it was about 7 or 8 It took me a while. Like, no, I'm talking about where the cathedral was and the big plaza. Yeah, it's parked up here. So I just stepped right down. And then I looked at, come down.
The church that we're visiting right now. Okay, so you can go and take a look. In 15 minutes. And it's here under the shelter in front, right? In case you want to run it over. Okay? Basilicas from 1920s. And the architecture of that 1920s was very different because it was what we call neoclassical, very Gothic, very simple. So for example, here we don't have complete arcs, we have semi-arcs, and that's part of the architecture of the 1920s, not only in Bogotá, but in Colombia and in many different places in the world. This church, there is no path. You cannot drive here by car. In order to make the construction of this place, the Catholic Church knew that there was a big faith of people to come up here. So they asked the people to carry a brick. So if you are coming up to the top to pray, why don't you carry a brick? So people decided to bring bricks, and they started in 1916, and by 1928, the construction was already finished, right? So let's say with the faith and, the beliefs of the people, is that pretty much how they made it. And this miracle worker was made in 1862 by a local artist, Pedro de Lugo, and since that time he's been considered as a miracle worker. So on Sundays, it's impossible even to walk outside of the church because there is Mass at 6 a.m., 8 a.m., 10 a.m., 12, 2, 4, and everybody comes to pray to this Lord to get the miracle. So I say when you get the miracle, the commitment is to come back again 9 Sundays in a row, walking. So I say, walking. That's the commitment or the promise you have to pay. And in my family, as I said, many people do it. I don't do it. I have my own commitment and it's not to do it. But for example, I did it with 6 ladies from Harvard University like 3 years ago. We hiked. And they were in good shape. The thing is that they are from the sea level. So it took us like 2 hours to get up here. Because we had to stop like every 5 minutes. I mean, not me, but them.
Yeah.
I have done it, and I can do it in 50 minutes. From the very top, from the foot of the mountain, the bottom, all the way up. So let's say this is like the representation of Catholicism in Colombia. It's probably the most important basilica because of the miracle worker, because of El Señor Caído de Monserrate, or the fallen Lord of Monserrate. Okay? This one is. So there is service every day at 10 and at 1 p.m. Right? Any question? Okay, let me tell you something. Sir, or thank you, Lord, for all favors you have given us. I want to thank you for giving me the United States residence in 2002, New York. What else? No, for all different favors. But you see that they're running out of space and they put come and touch this miracle worker. And as I said, for us, of course, as always, it's important to show you. So I know that they use real here.
And that's the guy that...
It's Jesus Christ. The thing is that he's condemned to death, he has to carry the cross, then he's helped by Simon the Syrian. Then he falls for the first time, then he gets up again, then he falls second time, and this is one of the times that he fell down.
That's the second fall.
One of them.
One of them. I can tell you first, I don't know.
Okay.
Wow. Sorry, Lloyd. They have carved crosses on the glass.
No, they can actually, they bring it down a little bit to the altar.
Okay.
And is the priest, the one who is next to him, and is the one that you say, hey, come, then you, Then they touch pretty much their feet, okay, part of their legs, that's what they do. And then they go. That's like a very slightly touch, okay? Not kissing, no. Touch, okay? But is the priest the one that manages everything, right? Yes. For example, I don't know if you're married. No. We're not. But let's say you have a boyfriend. I am. Let's say. And we have an argument. So you just, if you're mad at me, you're throwing my head. Yes. Don't kill me almost.
Yeah, serious. Sugar.
Second use. We use it sometimes to block the windows or the doors.
No way.
Oh my gosh.
And like a brick.
Yes, like a brick, or something like a brick. Yeah, that's right. But the most important use is that we sweet everything we drink, almost everything we eat. The rice, the coffee, everything. We add a little bit of this sugar because the good thing about this sugar is this sugar is unrefined. So there is no chemicals in the process of making this sugar, because that comes from the sugar cane. So the molasses is taken from this to it. Yes. Basically what we do is that we break it, we got a small piece, we put it in hot water, we stir it up, and then we have a hot drink. Or we put it in the fridge and we have a cold drink, right? Easy. And then we have this, which is, I'm going to invite you folks to try the national cocktail. 29%.
Doing better.
Let's see. Well, it's a lot like this. Here, up here is very expensive because, and usually comes in different presentations, in powder, in small bricks, small pieces, cubes, and you pay like $1.50, and this can last for a month, yeah, forever, right? Usually here we have cinnamon. This is what we have, cinnamon. Yes. A little bit of cinnamon. We make in a different pot this hot drink with the panela, hot water, panela. We add this is the base, so it gets mixed with the cinnamon, and then we add a little bit of that aguardiente. Aguardiente. What is aguardiente? It's an anise flavor
Oh,
drink
that sounds nice.
made of sugar cane, which is like the suka. So that is the national cocktail. Like a rum. So folks, this is the national cocktail in case you want to drink it. In Peru, in Bolivia, in Colombia this is not really popular. Canela is cinnamon, like a big boom of canela, of cinnamon.
This is the one we're gonna
I
have.
have two options. I have the whole thing, or I just have panela with coca tea. Okay? You have two options.
You're gonna take the coca tea, Carmen.
No, panela.
Oh, I was going to say, it's not
Flat water, panela drink with coca tea. What about the whole thing? Panela, this, and cinnamon.
Ta-da.
Everybody.
Yes.
Everybody. Entonces, mi vida, canelazos no tan llenos.
Those go through.
So I'm telling her un poquito, but she said, but that's too little. You see that she's adding a little bit of that? It's like a shot. It's a shot of that aguardiente. You see now?
Esperanza. Beautiful Esperanza. Thank you.
Beautiful Esperanza. It's hot with the temperature.
Look at that.
Warm, yeah.
So this is the same design as the one in the museum, right?
Museum?
Yeah. Isn't that the design?
Ah, yes.
Ese no tiene amor, ¿ven?
No, no tiene.
No, ese no. Estos que están acá encima sí.
Muy buenas.
Coca Liz, Coca Tea.
This is the plain one? The really plain one?
Yes, I'm not doing any alcohol.
Good? Oh my God, I love it. Salud, yeah.
For this for someone's room. Like 3 of these, 4 of these.
And the aguardiente, which is the anise, which is the strong beverage, which is the aguardiente. When you want to try the beverage, I mean the national drink, this one is a mixture. The cocktail is a mixture. Oh my gosh. I mean the same one she has.
Oh, okay.
It's a different brand. I like this brand better.
You've been carrying this the whole.
This is 20% of alcohol.
The name of that drink is
Aguardiente. Agua ardiente. It's like fiery water. Fiery water.
Fiery water.
Fiery water.
that's served by Uzo. Like Uzo. Okay.
Do you sip it or do you take it as a shot?
You don't even think about it. Because when you think about it, you regret when you don't drink it. Okay, who would like to try? I'm gonna
I would.
make a toast.
I'm gonna try it.
Yes,
Go
but
down the stairs.
He's gonna hold your hand.
come on.
I know, right?
See?
It's awesome.
It's easy to make friends with that.
Okay, so you gotta shake it good. Shake it up.
I will start off with this if nobody wants to try.
I want to try.
Nobody wants to try.
I want to try.
No, not the side.
I don't do it.
Yeah, right?
But I just bought it because I want to show you how we make the toast with this.
Okay.
That's the only reason.
Okay.
And who's going to try it? Okay, now let's make this.
I'm gonna get the recipe or something and do this. What does it do? Probably the cinnamon.
We have to make the toast.
Okay. Look at that.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Look, we're sitting by the chachkis. Look at that one. I don't know if it's real.
No.
Yeah, hey, you want one?
Okay.
That's for investigation. Everybody has to stand up, please.
Okay.
Yeah, stand. What part of Washington? We're in Washington. Oh, we're
Come on, ladies.
Rockville area. Oh, yeah.
And now this is what we're going to do, okay?
Okay.
You say, arriba, abajo, al centro, un movimiento, adentro.
That is like Uzo.
Thank you. And I got 3 kids. I got the little soda.
It's 59 food.
What are we doing?
Termite? No.
Contest to see what this is.
I mean fruit. This queen ant is a queen ant. What happens? There is a region of the north of this part of the Andes that is called San Gil. And in San Gil, indigenous for many years used to, I don't know, gather them, collect them when they came out for mating. Pretty much during the rainy season. When the rainy season they come out, they do mating, and the indigenous used to collect them, to immediately put them in salty water, and then fry them fry them pretty much. They did exactly like a crunching. They did this because they found that it's very rich in protein. So the tradition is still out there, and I'll be eating one because I need some protein.
Because you're on a diet.
The name of these ones is a literal translation, it's not me. It's fat ass ants. Because the protein is located in a very specific part of their body. No, because they've been roasted. Yes, FATASS. They are not in season now, so I spent like $5 for this. Yes. And you don't, I mean, that is not a way to push you to eat it, but in case you want to eat it, what does it taste like? For me, of course, it's salt, a little bit crunchy. For me, it tastes like peanuts. Some people say that is like chicken, some people say that is tasteless.
Like chicken.
Everything tastes like chicken. So.
It's right, it's not going to have like guts.
It's squishy. It's squishy.
Ah, they're escaping. Maybe they're alive.
Here's another one.
$5. Like peanuts.
You're welcome.
Might as well. You know, cricket farms for protein. Wait till they get the fat in.
Oh my God.
Salty, not bad.
My husband teacher.
It's good.
My science teacher.
Oh my goodness.
Did you get a crunchy one? All crunchy.
Was it too bad?
No. Badass ant. I like that.
Well, thank you very much, okay, for at least coming up here, making toast.
Where's my water? No, I can get it off my back and do it, but even if Bruce says to shop.
I'll see you. Okay, probably you want to see a little bit of the handicraft. I'll see you in front of the church, 3:30.
My trip, and I said, I don't understand anything here. And the class, I'm
going to talk for you. Oh, look at this!
No, she's Filipina, but
That's okay.
She's good.
So I'm.
¿Cómo tienes?
árabes,
45,000 pesos, around $20.
Oh, that is beautiful.
Para llevar cuánto, mi vida? 40,000. $20. Usually. ¿Y para llevar esto?
This is the other side of the hill. And it goes around.
Are you coming from where?
New York. This is such a beautiful, beautiful place. Wow. It's gonna be the way down.
Actually go and visit the Basilica. So we have done pretty much everything. We plan, of course, number one. Flower market, we'll see it in the morning. Be waiting for us, HA for everybody. That's not gonna happen. We have the salt mine. Okay? So it used to be a working mine. So we'll be walking by tunnels, but tunnels which are probably double size of this bus to each side, and of course up to. So more than welcome to join me, right?